Interesting, interesting. Very interesting. I should try to go make shelter. Oh shit! Ugh. What the hell?
MOAR! Monkey on a rebel. 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 I see a monkey rolling down my block. Is he in a gang? Does he totem things? I saw a monkey rolling down.
Wow, that's kind of cool. All right, let's go. What's going on, guys? Tis I, the left-handed monkey, here at a stoplight. Oh, it's my turn, my turn. Anyways, we're just taking a leisurely cruise here on this muggy day. Heading on over to the Michaels, get me some art supplies and such like that. And if you guys don't already know, I'm cruising around in the D-Town. That means Dallas, if you don't know. And you know what Dallas is known for today? Having the first case of Ebola. Alright. Now, of course, Ebola is not a laughing situation, okay? The first case of Ebola at the Presbyterian Church over here in Dallas is actually close to the Michaels I am going at. Maybe we could actually cruise past it and say hello to Mr. Duncan. That's his name. That's patient 0, baby. But here's the thing, okay? I don't feel bad for Mr. Duncan. You know why? Okay, now, let me just preface everything by saying we don't know the complete story yet of how Mr. Duncan got it. And this motherfucker tried to turn into me right now. He tried to turn into me, and then he mean mugged me for being in the lane that I should be in. People nowadays, but we're gonna let you go through because you're in a car and you could do that. But you know, this whole Ebola stuff, okay? So now, like I said before this jerk just made me. But we're gonna preface it by saying that we don't know the complete story yet, okay? But the story so far is Mr. Duncan here, I can't remember his first name, black gentleman, had taken a trip to Liberia, okay? And he helped a woman that had Ebola, okay? He was holding the woman who had Ebola, who proved to have Ebola later and passed away, but he had handled her. Now, before you get to jump back on a fucking plane to come back to America, Dallas of all places, you're supposed to fill out a form and tell them truthfully if you were in contact with anybody that had Ebola and such, right? Well, Mr. Duncan decides to lie on his form. So right now, oh, it's starting to sprinkle, but that's okay. Rain is fun. But anyways, he decided to lie on his form so that he could get back to America. And this is why this is happening right now, because he got sick, and then later, now he's in the hospital. And he's come into contact with about 80 people. Okay, now before there's a massive panic, okay, before you guys, if you're already living in D-Town or anywhere else and are afraid of an outbreak right now because of the things that I'm telling you, just hold on to your haunches, okay? Hold on to your haunches, okay? Now, Ebola. Let's talk about Ebola in itself, okay? Now, it's a virus that was introduced back in what, 1976? In Zaire, somewhere in Africa, right? Don't ask me, I'm not a geography major, okay? Not even a history buff at that. I'm just buff. Just wanted to put that in there. Actually, no, I'm not buff at all. But back to Ebola, okay? So it was first introduced because Africans over there, being hungry, were starting to eat, like, I don't know, animals and such, you know, that might have had the virus. Now this is a virus that is only infecting mammals, and guess what we are, folks? We are mammals. So that's why it has, I guess, mutated over the years into a human type virus or whatnot. Don't quote me on anything, please. But anyways, that's the basic gist of it. And now it's easier to catch than AIDS, okay? Now don't let that scare you, because you know AIDS is not that easy to catch. You basically have to sleep with somebody and transfer some bodily fluids, most commonly through intercourse and such like that. Now Ebola, you can get it through intercourse too, and you do get it through just a transfer of bodily fluids as simple as maybe saliva and such. That's why Ebola is a little bit more, you know, you can transfer it a lot easier. And it's starting to rain, and it's shooting me like little pinpricks all over my body. But dear mama, I'm a man now. But anyways, that outburst was uncalled for. So it is a little easier to get, okay? You can get it from being in contact with piss, vomit, blood, spit. If you see a pile of shit of somebody that has Ebola, don't eat it. That's all you gotta do. Just do not eat it, okay? But anyway, so why did it decide to rain? It didn't rain all day until I freaking jumped on my Rebel. Anyways, art supplies must be got. Rain or shine, must be got. Okay, so basically that's Ebola. But, okay, now in Africa, it's killed about 3,000 people. 3,000 people, that's a lot of people, but you got to understand the healthcare infrastructure over there in Africa is needless to say a lot worse than ours, okay, in terms of containment. Like, we already contained the first fool right here, Mr. Duncan, all right? Now all those 80 people that they were in contact with, 12 to 18 were in close contact with him, and they're all being contained. So I won't say the threat is completely gone, because for some reason some of the people in Duncan's family does not want to be told what to do or whatever, so they are hard to contain. That basically, from what I read, they're not in contact with the CDC, the you know, disease control or anything like that. They're non-communicative. Like, come on, he's putting everybody's life at risk because you don't want to conform. This is not the time, is not the place to start having an attitude problem. You see what I'm saying? Is you're basically putting people's life at risk. But anyways, like I said before, we don't know the complete story yet, you know. This is all we know now, and it's annoying. It's annoying because what we know now is people being selfish and putting other people's life in danger. Those people, you're not saying that Mr. Duncan is at this point, but those people don't deserve to live. They should be destroyed. If I was Batman, those are my targets. If I was Batman. And here it is, guys. The Texas Health Presbyterian. This is where Mr. Duncan is being held at now, if he hasn't already yet been moved to a maybe more I don't know, well-equipped facility, but this is where he was. And this is my hood, man. What's the dude doing in my hood with Ebola? Oh, God. Well, there's no need to panic, like I told you guys, okay? It's not that easy to catch this thing. If it was airborne, then Houston, we have a problem, but it's not airborne, okay? So we'll just chill out and just wait for further news to be out. And what else I gotta say about Ebola? I don't know, you know? I mean, what you're hearing from me right now is just pretty much quick research of what's going on. So far, it sounds like it's pretty much being contained. Suddenly it's gotten really dark, but that's kind of cool. At least I get to see how the GoPro does in low light situations. Passing the Presbyterian church again, where Ebola man is. We'll just get out of here quick. Just get out of here quick. It's a nice hospital. Well, anyways, hopefully they find a cure for Ebola. As of right now, there is no cure for Ebola. It takes what, 2 to 3, no, 2 days up to 20 days, okay, as much as 3 weeks for you to show signs of Ebola. So the people that have been, I would say, quarantined, they didn't use the word quarantine, maybe they didn't quarantine these people, but monitoring these people if they start to show symptoms of having Ebola, which is a fever. Okay, you start to have a fever, but then you get to have these, like, as they described it, as, I don't know, big headaches. So that'll be a problem. What am I, in the eye of a storm here? You gotta understand, guys, I have a really thin t-shirt on. My nipples is showing. Wow. In the night. I better hurry up and get to Michael's, take some shelter, yo. I'm getting hit by leaves up in this. Oh. I got a duck. Okay, there's a racetrack. There's a racetrack up here. I gotta take shelter from this motherfucker. I gotta get you laters. I gotta get shelter from the storm. Whoa, how come all the lights are off here? Whoa, how interesting. I think the power went out. Is it safe to take shelter at a gas station? You know what I'm saying? Holy shit! This is crazy! Holy fuck! Wow, look at this! Well, at least I'm getting this all on camera. That's the only thing to be excited about. Let me move my Rebel back here a little bit. Turn off the engine, turn off the lights. I'll try to get some fucking shelter. Wow, what is going on? I feel like Judge Dredd right now. I'm all geared up. Whoa. I am so glad I found this shelter. This is bonkers. This is bonkers galore. First Ebola, now this. Jesus. Hopefully this doesn't last too long. This is a cruel joke, God. It was like beautiful all day, and then later I decided to go down the street, talk about Ebola in this MOAR video, and now I'm caught in a goddamn hurricane stormish. That's what I'll call it, a hurricane stormish. Technical words for that, but look at all the powers out. This is the racetrack, ladies and gentlemen, public place, and the fucking power is out. I don't know what is going on here. Today. Let me take my keys, just in case I could take shelter somewhere. Damn, it's hitting me in the back. I have to turn this way. This is some wild shit. Hopefully my phone isn't too drenched. Wow, what in the world? I feel like I'm in the apocalypse. This is wild. Oh, I'm so glad I have my helmet on. Water, ooh, look at this. Can you guys even see anything? Interesting, interesting. Very interesting. I should try to go make shelter. Oh shit! Ugh. What the hell? Holy fuck! I need to go to the racetrack. I need to make shelter at the racetrack. Ugh. 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 Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. I can't see. I couldn't see you over here. All right.
You want, you can come stand inside.
Please. Thank you. Oh, your power went out? Oh boy.
MOAR! Monkey on a rebel. 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 I see a monkey roll.